Hello and welcome to the studio. Today we're doing another edition of Track Submits where I listen to your songs, give you feedback, and we try to discover new artists and see how skillful they are. Today we're picking the best. We went through 1,500 submissions and narrowed it down to I think like 20. I'll go through these 20 right now, pick the best 5 to 6 and showcase them to you. Hopefully we'll learn something or get inspired by other producers, discover new people, and maybe even sign someone to my label. As always for these editions, we partnered up with Wiseband. They're a distributor, so you can get your songs out on Spotify and all other stores. Keep 100% of all the money your song makes, and they also help to promote it and push it on Spotify. If you're interested, I'll link it down below. The winner of today's episode will get a free release plus $50 on top just for some promotion here and there. And yeah, let's get started with the very first song. Zone, Strelon, and Monster MW with Dynamism. Definitely big room, 100% big room. Very good build up. Ooh. I mean, you know, big room isn't really my thing, and I'm happy that it's fading. Like, less and less people actually play and produce big room, but it's good big room. I like it. Like, the production is solid. The build-up was really clever, like up, and then like a break in before and switching it up was at least a little something new. The drop sounds as every big room house kind of song, but it's fine, it's good. I think this could be a release. Not on my label, we don't do any big room, but please send it out to people and try to get it released. I think it's there. Let's switch it up. Let's listen to the Tim Tom Stable Property. I just read down there, he sampled his teacher who gave a lecture about distributed systems and he made a club track out of it. That's interesting. Good build up. I mean, it's kind of funny. I couldn't really hear what the teacher was saying, but it was interesting. For this type of music, yes, like really dark techno would also work with that kind of sampling and random taking someone's voice and like just putting it on there. Build up is good. The vocal editing, the vocal transforming is good. The drop doesn't convince me 100%. I think, yeah, especially like the drums. I think the drums are like the weakest part. Like the connection between kick and clap sounds a little loose and a little off. So I would just try and find new samples. Maybe something that usually helps to like align the kicks really on the grid. Sometimes they're a little off, especially if you use like samples out of sample packs where they don't take the effort to do that kind of stuff. It needs to be on the grid, otherwise it sounds a little off. If the kick is always a little to the front or to the back. Also the snare or clap, sometimes you need to actually move them forward so you can actually hear the attack of the snare or clap be in front of the kick so it's actually audible. This also gives you a little groove. Like those are things I would definitely play around, but first just try out different samples. That's usually the way to go. Next up, Vivid and Vice, Because of You. Nice and vibey. Vocals are in there, but more as a pad. Okay. That's more my style of music. But I'm missing more change, more movement, more automation, more like little breaks, kick out there for maybe a bar or two or three, and then back in again. The arpeggiator, you could automate it. The pads, you could automate. The piano makes the entire song very lush. I mean, if that's something you're going for, then yes, keep it in there. But maybe try out at least like just maybe mute it and bounce it out and see how all of this works without the piano, or maybe filter the piano so that you still have chords in there, but like get rid of the higher frequencies to have more room for the other elements. Because I think this style is more about like pads, arpeggiators, and like more synthesizer sounds. But again, totally up to the producer. It's their track. That's just like what I feel like listening to it for the first time. But in general, good song. I like the vibe. The vocal, it's not the best, but it's like in the background. It's not really meant as a main vocal. So I think it's fine, especially for this type of music. Let's check out the next one. Error 404. I love it. It's a demo. Let's see.
Falling for me, falling for us, babe.
Nice old school housey vocal. Probably sampled. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, that's more my cup of tea. Like, has a slight like camel fat kind of vibe, melodic house, melodic deep house, melodic techno, something in this kind of style. That's similar to the stuff I do. Like, have like solid drums in there, a bass line, usually sustained bass line, and then just like an arp on top that gives you a little glitter and like has a trancey kind of vibe almost to it. I like it. It's jumpy, it's groovy. I think the mixing is all right. There could be some improvements, but in general, this might be a contender for maybe a potential release. Like this type of music, the music I would actually play as a DJ in the club, is exactly what I'm looking for my new label. As you know, I started a new label. Have I announced the name yet? I don't think so. It's still secret. But like my previous label, Accents, we're still doing it. It will be more like the poppier side, the more radio, Spotify friendly listening. And that new label will be entirely just club music exclusively. So if you're interested to submit your song, it's linked down below in the description. You can submit it at the same time also as a demo for my label. I'll listen to it, or someone in my team will listen to it, and we'll decide then if it fits. But if you make this kind of club music that is close to this kind of style, please go ahead, send it over. And yeah, I'd say my favorite, the last one, definitely. So I'll make him the winner. Congrats. You have like a free release on Wiseband. If anyone else is interested, it's linked down below in the description. And yeah, next week again, I have to be honest, because right now we only had like 4 songs. Like there are always people that submit their song, and we listen to them usually within a week or 2. And some people are just like, they send the wrong links. They send links that expire. They delete their songs. I'd say like 50% of the links we click on are not working, or broken links, which is a waste on our time. And also, like, I don't know if people do it on purpose because they are ashamed of their song and don't want someone to listen to it, or if they're just stupid to paste the link properly, or delete the song and don't think about that they submitted it somewhere. But I personally usually always keep the stuff in there for at least half a year, because you never know. Sometimes I send like demos out to labels or to friends or managers, and they're busy. They might sometimes listen to it half a year later. And it's very embarrassing if I then get a mail back, hey dude, I tried to listen to your song, but the link doesn't work. Then I send it again, and then it usually takes again half a year until they listen to it. Like, some people are just extremely busy, so be patient and make sure the stuff is available. Like, any song you send out could be a great chance, so don't miss it just because you mess up with the link. Anyways, thanks a lot for watching. Again, if you want to submit your song, a link down below. We'll see us in the studio here again tomorrow. Tomorrow is a big day. I'm having lessons, singing lessons. That will be cringy, embarrassing, but also fun. I mean, for you, not for me.